Life Tube. Hope all is well, man. Now, let's just say all is not well right now. You're going through a spiral of events. That's what I like to say. Or you're facing something frustrating, annoying, mad. Something that just got you off your game. This video's for you. This message for you. But in order to get the full message, you gotta watch the full video through. Now, maybe you having your way. Everything you want is happening, and you might not need this message, but you probably could pick up something. Regardless of whatever you're facing, it's very important to keep a positive mindset. Now that sounds so cliche. I promise you that it is not cliche. I have a testament to relate to what I'm saying. Personally, from my level, like, bro, I've been feeling like, from a metaphoric perspective, my normal life had been put on pause, and I was living like a different life on tour or something, but it wasn't a tour that I wanted. It wasn't a lit tour, none of that, you know what I mean? And it was from December till more likely today, bro. Today, you know, it's been feeling like I've been on tour. And just to give you a backdrop of what happened, like, I had a spot that I really had peace, quiet, tranquility, focus, and that's where the whole content creation came from. You know, the eating and all of that, you know, the other channels. That's where it came from when I was in this spot. And fortunately, things happened. I could no longer be in that spot, so I was going from spot to spot to spot to spot, feeling like you on tour. So going through all that process, man, I'm not gonna lie to you. As humans, bro, we tend to get frustrated sometimes, or we might get annoyed, or, you know, we might just be mad tight. You heard? Like, what? This is happening to me? Come on, fam. This can't be. During that time, bro, you gotta be able to let all of that go. Because imagine that you're facing whatever situation that you behind the screen are facing right now. And the only thing you're thinking about right now is the negative. Once you're thinking about the negative, bro, listen, you cannot solve any problem. Throughout this phase from December till now, bro, I'm telling you, like, I had moments where, you know, there was doubtful moments where it's like, nah, man, this can't be for real. This ain't it. Nah, homie. Like those vibes. And, you know, I remember I dropped a visual, one of the visuals on here for y'all, man. It was kind of a quick little 2-minute visual, but really I'm jazzy. I'm trying to do a whole 5-7 minute video for y'all or whatever. And that video, I ain't gonna lie, it was a lot on my mind. MKIS, shout out to my YouTube mentor, man. He never officially mentored me, but he mentored me from the gyms, you heard? He was like, keep your energy up, man. All that keeping your energy up, and all that deals with having the positive mindset, bro. A lot of the times, bro, like I said, when we're facing situations, we tend to have negative thoughts. Like, man, I ain't having my way. Things are just happening. What could go wrong next? But if you're constantly thinking like that, you have no other thought to solve the problem, the issue, or take care of whatever you're facing. Like, give you an example. Let's say you really want a job, but it's a government job or something like that. And you ain't been able to get most jobs you apply for. And wanting this government job, you're just only thinking about, man, I ain't been able to get none of these other jobs, man. Like, I might not even get the government job. Okay, of course you're not gonna get the government job, because you're pushing away the government job by saying you're not gonna get it. You're not getting any of these jobs. Have a positive mindset in that situation. You're supposed to only be thinking about getting the government job. Like, bro, I don't even care that, look, 50 jobs ain't hiring me, bro. Look, I'm finna get this government job, but that's my gig. That's the mindset you gotta be having, because going through my little situation, bro, I ain't gonna lie, the whole time from December till June, we in June, bro, I'm thinking about my spot, the spot that I had to get up out of. I'm like, yo, bro, I need that spot back. That's my spot. Cause you gotta understand, I'm going for mad spots, and I'm like, y'all, these spots is, they dubs. I mean, it's no-goes, you feel me? So during that time, I ain't gonna lie, I steady was thinking about that the whole time. And I never really understood during the time of going through that what that was, but after the fact, it was a lesson of patience. Like, keeping my mind positive, but having patience, because I could have been frustrated, like, yeah, man, I ain't getting the spot I want. Woo, woo. Man, what's up? Or I could have just said, forget it, because it wasn't going my way. But instead, I kept thinking on it, like, nah, bro, that's my spot, bro. I need that spot. That's my spot, bro. It's not for no one else, in a sense. And by God's grace, I'm in this spot today, bro. I'm in a spot today, bro. You know how long I've been thinking about this spot, man? Spot been on my top of my beam, you know? And that's the mindset you gotta have. Whatever out there you're facing and whatever the solution is, you gotta be constantly thinking about the solution, bro. That's the positive mindset. Cause thinking about all the failures and what's going wrong, you can't solve nothing. Also look at it as like, okay, when you was a kid, you know, we all were kids, man. Our family would make sure we had what we need. Mom, dudes might give you what you want here and there. Everybody might be spoiled a little bit. But sometimes you might not get what you want. As a kid, you probably get to throwing a tantrum, crying. And sometimes you might get what you want. Sometimes you might get a whooping. That metaphor, now take that and apply that to life. Unless you got billionaire parents, you good, bro. You ain't got to take in what I'm saying. You straight. You could probably throw tantrums and they throw you 50K to 60K, you're good. But if you're normal, you feel me? You gotta understand, like, okay, in life, when things aren't going your way, it's a test. So once you throw a tantrum and get mad, tight, get frustrated, it's like God is your ultimate parent in a sense. Like, all right, he might not give you what you want, what you're asking for, because you're throwing a tantrum. You're not having a positive mindset. You're not understanding why you're going through what what you're going through. You know what I mean? So stay on top of having a positive mindset, bro, because if you're thinking about the problems, you can't think about the solution. It doesn't work like that. To have a positive mindset, you always think about the solution. Always think about the solution. I love y'all, man.